Hello and welcome. I am Cy with Things Very Good, and today we're going to be going back to the fruit diet debate and whether or not a person can exist and be healthy on a fruit-only diet. So we had visited the vegetable police, and in another video I had visited FreeMelon Society. So you can see the vegetable police here made a new video called Vegan Hunger Games Are Hard to Win. And we're going to take a look at that in just a minute. Getting back to FreeMelon Society, I had made a video about him because he had said that he eats pretty much only fruit. He might eat a few greens and maybe sometimes a little bit of nuts, I guess, but the bottom line is that he had claimed that he was living off of 1 or 2 cantaloupes a day, something like that sometimes. And FreeMelon Society did reach out to me in a message on my video, and I do appreciate you for commenting and trying to clarify a little bit, but I think we're going to need some more clarification. So first of all, let's just see what Vegetable Police said about how the fruit diet is going.
Just prevent me from myself. I am so considering that carny diet right now. It ain't even funny. But I'm finding it nearly impossible to get enough calories from fruit. Like, I just had a mango meal. It was 4 mangoes, I'm stuffed, barely enjoyed them, weighed it all, 446 calories. Who's that gonna sustain?
So I just want to point out here with this 440 calories in 4 mangoes, and we're talking, eating over 2,000 calories. He said he needs to eat 7 times that. That would be close to 3,000 calories. I'm guessing he needs more along the lines of about 2,000, especially at his weight now. But the point is that imagine trying to fit that many mangoes into your body, and it gets worse.
I want to stay vegan. I want to help. Someone help me, because I'm hungry and I'm trying to avoid this binge desire in my body. I just want to eat more food, but last night I made this tofu blend. 1 tomato, half a brick of tofu, blended with a tablespoon of coconut kefir.
So you see, he basically was tempted. He even mentioned that he was tempted by chicken, which I can understand being that long on fruit only and fruit juices. So now he's come to this point where he ate tofu because he is not seeing fruit as something that is as desirable as he did before, probably because he's had so much fruit for so long that even that idea of having some nice fresh fruit doesn't even sound good to him.
But I bought some hemp seeds. We could get some protein and fat and some calories enough to sustain a 13-year-old boy. And then we do a push-up again. But this is why I always abandoned fruit-based diets in the past, because it's not that delicious and it's a lot of work trying to get ripe fruit. That's one of the main reasons I don't want to go back to meat, is for the potential ascension out of this bitch.
So you see, Vegetable Police has this idea, probably coming from, maybe it's Hinduism, maybe it's Buddhism, but that we are going to reincarnate in this world, and that in order to get out, you basically have to get rid of all of your karma, and basically that's the only way you're ever going to leave. Otherwise, you're going to keep incarnating into this, what I guess some people would consider hell. I don't think that's really a good way to look at it. And personally, as you are, I'm thinking from my perspective, you may only get one time around here, so you might as well make the most of it.
Just all the fruit. I go to these fruit markets and I'm like, none of it looks appealing to me. Any of it. Strawberries, you name the fruit, they suck. I don't even think if I was in Mexico or somewhere eating these like super perfect papayas that I'd even give a shit. I would want something different. Even that plain tofu was so much better.
As I stated before, you can see he's pretty much done with fruit. I'm guessing he would like fruit again if he was to add more things into his diet, which it seems that he will be doing. Still wants to stay vegan, to be a good person. But really, I wanted him to succeed. But we still got to include you, FreeMelon Society, in this conversation because of the differences in what the results that Casey of the Vegetable Police is getting and what you claim to get. I also just want to state that Vegetable Police had said, that he's going to try and maintain his one-arm pull-up. I thought he was going to lose muscle mass and he wasn't going to be able to do it, and he did lose the ability to do his one-arm pull-up some point into the juice fast. I think he said it was like 60 days in or something like that. But one way or another, I was, I guess, right about this, but I didn't want to be right. I wanted to believe that, Vegetable Police is going to prove us wrong, and he's going to show us that this whole fruit way is really the way, because it sounds good in an ideological way, right? Eating this sweet fruit seems so natural, seems like it would be a natural part of a person's diet. And I do believe that it is part of a natural diet to have some fruit, but that's for another conversation. But regarding you, FreeMelon Society, I think you need to come back and share what exactly you eat. I know you mentioned that you probably need to do an updated video to show what you actually eat. But at this point, it's very hard to believe that the Vegetable Police, who is trying to get all of his calories on fruit, or has been trying and pretty much succeeding at eating a ton of fruit and getting his calorie needs met, and who had done his calorie needs, he was reaching, I think, over 2,000 calories a day on his fruit juice for those 90 days. But he is losing weight, he's not making it, and he's struggling right now. So how do you, FreeMelon Society, survive some days on 1 cantaloupe or 2 cantaloupes? Now I'm guessing that you don't really mean that you really survive on just 1 or 2 cantaloupes. However, maybe you do mean that. It's hard to believe, though, that you can at this point, knowing that Vegetable Police is an honest person. He shared pretty much in detail everything he's been eating, and he's not doing okay. So how can somebody eat a fraction of the calories on a fruit-based diet and still be okay? I just am wondering if you might be eating other things and you just haven't shared the full reality with us, even though it seems like you really believe that the fruit diet is the way to go. So what do you guys think? I think that it's good for Vegetable Police that he's eating some tofu, but I definitely want to know what you think. So please leave your comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I want to keep putting out content, and the more that you guys subscribe, the more incentive I'll have to keep doing this, even though I'm not going to quit anyway. Just like I could probably spend more time at it when you subscribe. And please share the video with others, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching.